guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to today's video. Today's video is going to be something that is loved on my channel, that is foundation comparison. You guys seem to love foundation comparisons. It's going to be a comparison between the cult favorites Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation to the recent favorite of mine, which is Lakme 9to5 Primer Plus Matte Foundation. I really like both of these foundations, but we will get down to the tea and I'll be telling you guys what characteristics which foundation has. So if you're interested to watch this video, then please keep on watching. But before starting this video, if you're somebody who's watching me for the very first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Hi, my name is Deepa and I make beauty, lifestyle, fashion related content here on my channel, and if that is something that interests you, then please make sure you subscribe to my channel. नीचे एक रेड कलर का सब्सक्राइब बटन है, उसको क्लिक कर दो. Also hit the grey little notification bell right next to it so that you get notified every time I upload a new video on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram. This is my handle right here. This is how my Instagram looks like. And now that my shameless self promo is over, let's get started. Let's start with the very basics. The price. The Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation comes in two different packaging sort of a thing. One is a pumpless packaging and one is with pump. The pumpless packaging retails for 500 rupees. However, the packaging which has the pump, like the one that I have, retails for 549 rupees. Now I personally think that the pump wala packaging jo hai 549 wala is so much more economical, because I have used both, the without the pump packaging and also this one. I feel you lose so much less product herein. Bina pump ke there was no proportion for the foundation to come out of the bottle, and oh my god, there was so much wastage. But this is totally avoided with the pump wala packaging. Now let's talk about the Lakme's 9to5 Primer Plus Matte Foundation. This one retails for 475 rupees. Now let's talk about the quantities. The Maybelline's Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation gives you about 30 ml of product for like 549 rupees. However, the Lakme's 9to5 Primer Plus Matte Foundation gives you about 25 ml of product at 475 rupees. Now let's just talk about the packaging. The Maybelline's Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation comes in a square bottle. Like, it's very tiny, it's very chic. It comes in a glass bottle, so not so travel friendly. It comes with a pump, with a basic cap, and it has all Maybelline Fit Me, all the details like jo bhi hone chahiye, it's all written right here. Then you have sticker which states the batch number, the expiry, the price of the product, and different details about the product are given in a sticker format at the back. We also have a sticker mentioning the shade right at the top of the cap, so you can easily see and make out what shade you are in. However, Maybelline has just come up with the pump on this foundation, which is a very nice thing. The pump is super duper nice. It's black in color, dispenses the right amount of product and saves so much of product wastage. Now let's talk about the packaging for the Lakme Primer Plus Matte Foundation. Similar packaging, but it has a rose gold cap, and I really like the frosted bottle. The bottle is anyway glass, but it's still frosted, so it adds like a little element right here. There are no stickers. All the details are literally embossed in the bottle, which is nice because the sticker can tend to like flake off, but you would still have information if the information is embossed into the bottle. When you open the foundation, you get this spatula sort of a thing, which helps in application of the product. I wish it had a pump, because spatula bhi itna zyada, what you could say, application friendly nahi hai, but it's okay. This does the job. There is a sticker at the top of the cap of the foundation, which makes the identification of the foundation so much more easier. You can easily identify what shade the foundation is. Okay, now let's just talk about the formula. Both of these foundations have a non-drying formula. I do not feel dry when I apply this foundation. Definitely I like to heavily moisturize my skin, because that way the makeup looks so much more better. But both of these foundations do not really give me a dried out, pulled out effect. So yeah, that's that. Now let's quickly talk about the finish of these foundations. The Maybelline's Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation claims to have a matte finish, and yes, it does have a matte finish, but it's not like super duper matte. It's like a little bit dewy. It's not luminous. It will not give you a like glowing sort of a look, but it's not really super duper matte. It's somewhere dewy. Coming to the formula for the Lakme's Primer Plus Matte Foundation, again it claims to be matte, but it's not really matte. It is dewy, and but it's a lot more dewy than the Maybelline's Fit Me Foundation. So if you really like dewy foundations, then pick the Lakme foundation over the Maybelline one. Next, let's talk about the suitability of these foundations. Both of these foundations claim to be matte, but both of these foundations would ideally work for all skin types. I know a friend who has really dry skin and uses this foundation, and she absolutely loves it. And similarly, my sister has dry skin and she loves the Lakme 9 to 5 foundation. So I think, and I personally have oily skin type, so I think both of these foundations would work on all skin types. Now let's quickly talk about the shade range, which is like super duper important. The Maybelline's Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation comes in 18 different shades. However, the Lakme's 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Foundation comes in 16 different shades, which I feel is a bummer for both of these foundations. We are such a diverse country and we have so many different shades. So 30 shades, so yeah, literally banta hai, but ठीक है, Lakme has stepped up their game. 2, 4, 6 shades से they have come till 16, which I feel is a really nice thing. But they should actually step up their game a little more and should have more shades. Let's just quickly talk about the coverage. Both of these foundations give me medium coverage. Definitely you can layer it up to make it slightly full coverage, but do not expect coverage like Huda Beauty foundation, like बहुत ज़्यादा expensive full coverage जो foundations होती हैं उन जैसा finish, उन जैसा cover up please do not expect. Your pigmentation, your imperfections are likely to be shown when you use any of these foundations. Definitely layering up these foundations twice, like 2 layers बिल्कुल भी केकी नहीं लगेगा. Next, let's quickly talk about the oxidation. The Maybelline's Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation does oxidize. It does oxidize to half a shade to 1 shade darker to what the foundation is. However, the Lakme's Primer Plus Matte Foundation does not oxidize at all. Like मैंने तो इसका बिल्कुल भी oxidation नहीं देखा. I think I wore this foundation on Diwali. I would insert the pictures right here of my Diwali look. It did not really oxidize on me, which I think is super duper amazing. Okay, I would also like to add on that Maybelline is not a cruelty free brand. However, Lakme is a cruelty free brand. So if you're somebody who really likes to have cruelty free makeup, then you might want to keep this in mind. I would also like to add on that Lakme is an Indian brand, so if you really like to buy products which are like Indian based, then probably Lakme it is for you. But for the Maybelline foundation, obviously Maybelline is not an Indian brand. It's from New York, so if that is something that bothers you, then maybe you just want to skip on the Maybelline one. The demo of this foundations. The right side of my face will have the Lakme's 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Foundation, and the left side of my face will have Maybelline's Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation. I would also like to mention the shades that I am in for these foundations. For the Lakme's 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Foundation, I am in the shade W240, which is warm beige, and this is like a dot match. However, for the Maybelline's Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation, I am in the shade 320, which is natural tan, and which is slightly, like ever so slightly darker to my skin tone, but ठीक है, it does the job, and I do not have a perfect match in the Maybelline range, and that's really sad. 310 is lighter to me, then we have 320, which is a little darker, and then उसके बाद वाले तो बहुत ज़्यादा dark हैं. This is the closest that I can get in terms of this foundation. Okay, so for the demo, I have my eyes done, I have my lipstick on. Dono foundations, like the Lakme's 9 to 5 foundation will go on the right side of my face, and the Maybelline's Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless foundation will go on the left side of my face. These foundations I'll be using like 2 different sponges, so there is no mixing of product whatsoever. The classic drop shaped sponge I use, I'll do on the right side of my face. I hope you guys can see, and the camera is picking it up right. The Lakme's 9 to 5 foundation is like super duper dewy. It's like it has a very nice sheen to it. Let's use the Maybelline's foundation on this side. Using a new sponge to blend this side. So this is how the Maybelline foundation looks on my skin. It does look a little dark than this one. I don't know if you guys can see, it looks a little dark and it looks slightly orange too. So yeah, that's that, and it's not as dewy and as luminous as the Lakme one, so that's something that I wanted to add on. And both of these foundations feel super duper comfortable. None of them feel dry or anything. They just feel nice, decent and good on the skin. I will also include some zoom in shots so you can actually see how both of these foundations look on my skin, so that it helps you in deciding what foundation to pick. I would quickly do the rest of my face and be right back. Okay, let's quickly talk about the pros of both of these foundations. Firstly, let's talk about the pros for the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless foundation. Pro number 1, really like the coverage, really like the formula. Pro number 2 comes in 18 shades, not really enough but good than 4-5 shades. Pro number 3 has a very nice pump packaging. Comes with a pump, so product wastage is avoided. Pro number 4, that can be easily built up without looking cakey. Let's quickly talk about the cons now. Con number 1, that it has a glass bottle, which makes it not so travel friendly. Con number 2, shades ठीक है, शेड्स हैं बट थोड़े और ज़्यादा हो सकते थे, बट इट्स फाइन. कॉन नंबर 3, दैट आई स्टिल डू नॉट हैव माई परफेक्ट शेड. 2 शेड 3 शेड अगर मिला के मुझे अपना परफेक्ट शेड मिल रहा है, देन आई माइट एज वेल गेट माई परफेक्ट शेड इन सम अदर फाउंडेशन विच कैन बी स्लाइटली एक्सपेंसिव. But what is the point in me getting a drugstore foundation if I don't have my shade match, like my exact shade match? And yeah. Con number 4, that Maybelline is not cruelty free. I wish Maybelline was cruelty free. We do not really want our products to be tested on animals. And yeah, that's like 4 pros versus 4 cons. Now let's quickly talk about the pros and cons for the Lakme 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Foundation. Love the packaging, love the frosted element, looks super duper cute sitting on your vanity. Really like the rose gold cap as well. Pro number 2, comes in around 16 shades. ज़्यादा हो सकते थे, but for a brand like Lakme, it's a big time pro. Really 2, 3, 4 shades से बढ़ के ये लोग 16 तक आए हैं. A super duper pro. Pro number 3, that all the information is literally embossed into the bottle, so there's no way that you can actually lose out on information if that's something that's important. Pro number 4, love the coverage, love the finish, love the dewiness it shows on your skin, suits all skin types. So yeah, that's a very nice thing. Now let's quickly talk about the cons for this foundation. Con number 1, again, glass bottle, not so travel friendly. Con number 2, that you get 25 ml of product in 475 rupees. So I mean Maybelline 500 का है या 549 का है, उसमें 30 ml product आ रहा है, and this is like 475 rupees. You're paying 25 rupees less and you're getting 5 ml product less. I don't know if it makes sense, but standard foundation quantity is 30 ml and this has 25 ml. So yeah, that's a weird. That's like 4 pros versus 2 cons. That were all the pros and cons about these foundations. Depending upon what your perfect foundation dreams are made up of, you can go ahead and pick any of the foundation that you like. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, then don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Red color का subscribe button है, click करो. Notification bell है, click करो. Instagram पे follow करो. This is my handle right here. This is how my Instagram looks like. And I shall see you guys in my next one. Till then, take care. Lots of love. Bye.